Oh. Okay. Anywho, I thought I would just. No, I need this to be closer, to be honest. Like right here. My baby's holding this phone up. Okay, I'm gonna stretch and like talk about something that's going on in my life because I need to turn the heater off actually. Do I want to? Okay, so basically, something that is kind of going on in my life right now is I'm kind of like low key. I don't know if this video is gonna be like a personal video or just like literally a venting video of me just venting about what's going on in my life. But I'm gonna be stretching and talking about what's going on in my life just to, you know, experience it, I guess, and process what's going on because okay. You hear that click? If I time it correctly, it kind of sounds like I'm snapping. Okay. Never mind. But anyways, it feels so awkward stretching and talking at the same time, but I like dead ass need to stretch. My body's like, I need to stretch so bad. But basically, I don't know, something that's going on in my life recently is just that like I think that I kind of have my attachment style is kind of like an anxious attachment, and then I'll kind of like become very distant and avoidant. And I've been noticing that coming up in like my recent connections with some people in my life right now. Like, you know, it's just been like difficult to like be around certain people. Basically, something that happens whenever, or just recently, I've noticed that, you know, some part of me feels like I need to always be communicating with people. And so when people are not communicating with me, I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't have the best communication skills. Like, I'm really working on it. I'm really trying so hard to like find a balance between giving and taking. I think that when it comes to texting people, when it comes to like reaching out to people, I just get like honestly a lot of fucking anxiety and like a lot of stress because in the past, you know, like I just my belly's speaking. In the past, I've been in a lot of connections. Most of literally not all of them, like growing up, I'd be in connections and just with my family and just in general where, you know, I would just struggle to, well, I was a giver, you know, and so like I would always be giving and giving and giving in the connections, and I didn't really receive as much. So now that I'm getting older, I'm realizing that like that's genuinely for me not fulfilling, and it doesn't like make me feel too great about myself mentally, emotionally, like physically. Like it doesn't make me feel fucking awesome, and so I've definitely been trying to like change that, you know. And I've noticed that like through meeting people at college, like those feelings have been coming up. Like I'd meet someone and we'd be vibing, and then I'd notice that they're not giving as much to the conversation as I am. So then that makes me kind of want to overextend myself and give more because I'm like, the fuck, like it gives me anxiety really bad. So something that I've been noticing that's been the best course of action for myself is just like setting a boundary. Just like if somebody's not like giving what I'm giving in a connection, or if I notice that like maybe I'm the first one to reach out every single time and I'm the one to always ask to hang out, I'm the one to always make plans, and I'm the one to always do everything in the connection, or just in general, maybe like take some space back for myself to just like see if this person is actually like committed to me. And like I don't need commitment from like everybody that I meet. Like that's not what I'm trying to say. What I'm really trying to say is that like I just think that it's so like hard. No, I think that's literally exactly what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I'm trying to set better boundaries within myself, and I think that like low key I'm struggling with like just like staying grounded in these moments of waiting. And I hate that I put myself in these situations where like somebody's not texting me, so that I'm like, I need to text them, like I need to like let them know that I exist, and you know. And so like waiting right now for people to reach back to me kind of feels super uncomfortable for me, like I said. But like, you know, I guess I'm like learning. I don't really know. I think that mainly what I'm trying to say is like I have a lot of fucking stress, and I put a lot of stress on myself, and I like literally will like go on and on and on and on and on, overthink about a situation like for days, weeks, fucking months, like. And it's so hard, and it's so stressful, and it's so like, oh my lord, it is so excruciating. Like it's painful almost, like to be this much of a fucking overthinker. And I have no shame toward myself. I just low-key am hoping in the future, I'm manifesting for myself that like in the future I'm not an overthinker like I am, and I'm not like an anxious, I don't have like anxious attachment, and then like avoidant, because I low-key feel like in some of my connections I'm being kind of avoidant right now, because I'm low-key just afraid of like rejection and like disapproval, and I'm afraid of like seeming too much, and I'm afraid of like, you know, giving too much and then not receiving, or I'm afraid that, oh, this person is not texting me back because they don't like me, so then I don't text back, and then that person thinks I don't fucking like them, and I'm just like, bruh, like the communication is lacking right now, but I don't want to be like the only one trying to fucking communicate, if that makes any sense. Like it's a struggle. It's a fucking struggle, and like it's just like so uncomfortable, because like personally I'm not trying to do what I did in the past, where like if somebody didn't connect with me or they didn't text me, I would text them. And I don't know if like maybe this is the healthiest thing of me just like not texting them, because like if I, you know, maybe they don't text me, so then I don't text them. So, but something that I have noticed though is that like I've noticed that like in the times when I had people come into my life, it was, you know, meeting new people on campus, and I noticed, like I said, that I would insinuate all the conversations, and something that it didn't make me feel great, you know, it kind of made me feel like I was more interested in them, and that's okay, you know. Some people, some connections just genuinely don't work out, like it's okay. I think that's what's good about meeting people. I think that the gorgeous thing about the beautiful thing about meeting people is that like not everything is gonna work out, you know, and you know, but I think that's super, you know, yeah, not every connection you go into is gonna work out, and I've definitely just been trying to keep like an open mind and trying to be like realistic here and not get in my head about it, because like low-key, it's giving the Nine of Swords. Like, it's giving, I'm stuck in my head, and it's giving overthinking, and like, I don't like it. I hate being an overthinker. It's so hard. Yeah. So I don't know. I feel kind of weird going on YouTube and like being so vulnerable because I just get afraid of sharing myself with the world because I'm scared that like people are gonna think I'm a fucking crybaby, and people are gonna think that like, why is fucking this bitch on my screen again venting? Like, you know, I'm afraid that like I'm sharing myself way too much. But low-key, I'm not gonna lie, like I genuinely just like doing this because it's like, oh damn, I love stretching and like hearing my bones, like it's just like so satisfying for me. I have to just like say I love stretching so much, and stretching is like literally so healing for me. Just being like diagnosed with like, you know, the stuff in my spine, my disability has made it like harder for me to be super active. So I've taken the time to like just stretch. Like I got into the habit of doing it daily, but then I went on my like winter vacation, and it kind of like, you know, I mean I stretch pretty regularly too, but I'm trying to get back into the habit of, you know, school. Something that's also been a fucking frequent, wait, a frequency in my life lately is that like I low-key like I'm so hard on myself, and I feel like I've been at school for like fucking, it's Tuesday. Is it Tuesday? It's fucking Wednesday, the 15th. I've been here for, it's only the second week of school. It's not even 2 weeks, and I'm already like, I'm not doing enough. I'm slacking this term. Like, I'm doing a horrible job. I'm like, because it low-key feels like I've been here for like months. But I've been here fucking not even a week, and I feel like I'm just being so difficult on myself, and like putting so much pressure on myself to like be perfect and to like have all my shit figured out. And I just feel like, I don't know, I just want to be more patient with myself, and I have definitely like, I'm not totally on top of all my classes, and I feel kind of guilty about that. Like there's like 2 assignments, it's literally just 2 assignments. There's literally 2 assignments for like writing 122Z, and I don't have them done, and I low-key feel like a fucking like, I feel like I'm a failure. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I'm so ridiculous toward myself. I low-key feel like I'm failing, like I'm gonna have to drop out of class, like I'm gonna fucking fail, I'm gonna have to fucking work at McDonald's. Like I'm just like I'm so sorry. Like I'm so mean to myself sometimes. I just feel like I'm putting too much pressure on myself to have it all figured out, even though like I just got these new classes, it's a whole new schedule, you know, and it's gonna take me time to like adjust to it, and it's gonna take me time to like figure it out and get to the flow of it and figure out good study times. And my classes honestly aren't too hard, they're all pretty easy. I made it, you know, I like to make my schedule fairly easy just because like low-key I just like, I love school, but there needs to be a balance, you know. And I don't know, as a first gen, like I'm low-key stressing about college and like paying for it, and like it just gives me a hell of a lot of anxiety, and that's valid, but it is hard, it's overwhelming, you know. But just be okay, you know. Yeah, I just feel like yeah, I don't know, I low-key just like talking. I feel like talking is like genuinely so healing for me. I used to be really big into like journaling, like I used to journal like like every day. I kind of got out of that habit. I definitely want to get back into it, but something that I've noticed is that when I do journal, I low-key have really bad anxiety. Like, I literally have a fucking panic attack while I'm journaling because I'm trying to like get everything out as fast as I can. And so like 15 minutes before I go eat dinner, like that's not enough time to vent like about my day. But something that someone in my class said the other day was that like low-key journaling doesn't work for a lot of people because they focus on like the negative in their life and they don't focus on the positive too. And I noticed that. I think journaling, I fucking dreaded it because I was like, oh shit, I have to go reflect on how fucking horrible my life is. I don't want to do that. I'm not gonna do it. And so like I think that like it's so important when venting or just reflecting on your life or journaling to like focus on the good in your life as well, because there's some good moments in there as well, even if you know you have to be delusional, make it up a little bit, like just low-key. Yeah, so like yeah, I've noticed that like when I journal, it is low-key like extremely uncomfortable for me because like I don't like to try to like I don't like to have to get everything out that I'm experiencing in on page in like 30 minutes. It's just like literally fucking impossible because like I'm that kind of person. Like when I journal, if one event happens, like say I had an entire day of events that just were fucking that it's on my mind. I'm the kind of person like I need to like I'm OCD and I need to thoroughly examine the situation. And so like I'll fucking journal and then I'll go through like that entire situation from like start to end. And so it takes me a good 40 minutes to just do that. So like having all these events take place, I don't have time to like do that, you know? And so yeah, so just like I low-key hate stretching my neck on camera. I feel so like weird. I just hate stretching on camera in general. I feel like a weirdo. Oh, but like yeah, I feel like I've definitely realized that like I do like just talking more just because genuinely it's more therapeutic for me, but also it's just like it helps me to open up my throat chakra. I think that, you know, it might connect to some sort of trauma growing up, some sort of, you know, trauma response or whatever, how I didn't really speak up about my feelings growing up, and so journaling about it kind of feels like I'm still holding it in. When I speak on this camera and I post it on YouTube or just keep it for myself, I'm genuinely not judging myself. I'm just talking and that's it, you know, with no judgment. And so I really love the way my room looks right now. I just love the morning sun and waking up as the sun is waking up, and it's just such a beautiful thing to experience, and it feels so comforting, and I'm very grateful for my view. I love it. And I'm grateful for my room as well. It's so beautiful in here. I love my blankets, and I'm grateful for everything that I have right now and how far I've come. I do know that like there are some certain situations and some connections and relationships in my life that I'm struggling to have communication in, but I feel like I'm proud of myself for at least being here and showing up. Fucking relationships are really hard, and connections, and even with friendships, they're really difficult and complex, and it's hard to be in friendships and relationships when people are so unpredictable, and sometimes people don't have the best communication skills with me, and so like I have to kind of guess what they're going through, and then I don't, you know, I wish that if I make somebody uncomfortable, maybe I'm doing something that somebody doesn't like, please like tell me so I don't have to keep guessing, and don't just ghost me, like let me know what's going on for me. Anyways, it's just like really hard and difficult. It's difficult. Yeah. Yeah. There is I have theater today, and I'm telling a story about how I bleached my hair and my eyebrows, and I don't have that shit memorized. Like, Val did not give us enough time to like, I low-key have to fart so bad, bro, but it's like not socially appropriate to like do that. Oh my god. like switch the stretch. Yeah, I'm just figuring it out. It's a struggle, but I'll be okay. Yeah. I wonder who like actually watches my videos, or if like nobody actually does. I feel like nobody actually does, and I'm just like delusional, like thinking that like I'm like becoming famous. I saw this video a while ago where it was like, you know, this guy like decided to post a YouTube video every single day, and he started off with like no subscribers, and doing it for a year every day blew him up. He blew up. So like, you kind of want to do that. A part of me is like, no way, like there's no way that would happen for me. But like, low key, like I fucking love posting. It's so funny for me. Like I just love going back on my videos and like seeing how crazy I am, and like watching my videos and being like, what was I thinking? Like, what? But going back on my videos, I have gone to the habit of going on my videos and fucking putting them in fast speed. When I was on vacation, my friend was like, put it in fast speed, so I put it in fast speed, and now I just can't stop because they're like super fucking funny, and like I think that like it's funny to watch them in fast speed. Now I refuse to watch them like slowly, because I'm like, I'm funnier when I'm sped up. So I've been doing that. It's pretty funny. Anyways, I do hope, I low-key feel like I want to cry right now, but I don't know. I feel like when I feel like I have to cry, I can't cry. So then I have to force myself to cry. I love crying. I wish I could cry more, if I'm being honest. I used to be a big crier, but I always feel like I have to cry, but I don't cry. So yeah. I really love crying. I don't think I'm gonna probably end the video here. Yeah. I think my bridge is kind of getting infected, and it's low-key like stressing me out. It's like really bloody lately, and like I know that like my nipples went through a piercing. I was like about to show my piercings went through my nipple piercings went through a phase where like they were pretty bloody too. Not very bloody, but there'd definitely be like some crusty blood, and it kind of went away. It did go away. They're not really painful anymore, and like, you know, they're getting there. You know, they still hurt. It's only been 2 months, but yeah, I'm low-key stressed about it, but I feel like it will be okay with the new piercing and stuff. What time is it? Like, I low-key have class soon. I need to get going. Okay. Yeah. I hope that like I have a good day today, and I hope that like I can figure out what's going on. But I guess not having answers is also okay, and I don't have to have it all figured out. Sometimes I just look at myself and I'm like, I'm so beautiful. Like, I just have such beauty, and I'm so grateful to have myself, and I'm grateful for my body, and just the fact that I look so cool and cute and